Okay, so I shared something about Williamson County, and it would be really great if you guys followed Lori Gallagher and her husband, her husband ran for county judge, and they've been pushing the commissioner's court strategy, which is really important. The commissioner's court is the final is where the buck stops for any policies and programs that your elections administrator is trying to fund and implement. Or your county clerk. If your county doesn't have the position of election administrator, then it's your county clerk who's in charge of managing and running the elections. The Gallaghers have a filing in court related to what people have come to them about people getting the wrong ballot style. Now, we know that in Williamson County, at least 12 BBMs, that's all the county is admitting to right now, at least 12 BBMs were sent out by mail. BBM is the ballot by mail. And they were the wrong ballot style. No explanation for how that happened so far. They didn't give me an explanation. They said, oh, we fixed it. Well, the Gallaghers have testimony that at the polling locations, in-person voting, that the controllers were having printing issues. The controllers are what print the access code that tells the ballot marking devices, the BMDs, what style of ballot to print. So when the controllers were having printing issues, the election workers were informed to just continue to hit print over and over and over, which we know that when that happens with normal computers, it cues the same item back up into the little brain, right? So that's what their filing is about, because there were people that were saying, look, I had candidates on my ballot that I didn't expect to, and I was missing candidates on my ballot that I expected to be able to vote for. So this means that they probably got the wrong ballot style. So that's what their filing is over. Did that happen? How often did that happen? How can we prove that that happened? Chris Davis is the elections administrator in Williamson County. He was the guy I was on the phone with the other day who refuses to read the national and state constitutions, but tells me that I'm wrong about them, even though he doesn't remember the part of the national constitution, which we're going to go over in my training, where it says the state legislatures are the ones who determine our election procedures, not the secretaries of state. He said I was probably wrong about that. He couldn't cite any election codes or any advisory codes, but he told me the ones I was citing verbatim were probably wrong. That's the elections administrator in Williamson County. He doesn't know anything. Also, he said that his county's legal department or council have advised him not to give the voters any information about this phenomenon, because there's a court filing. So there's no guarantee that it's not still happening, that it didn't happen, even though there's reports that it was happening. So if you guys wouldn't mind sharing that out, at the very least reading everything that Lori posts, if you wouldn't mind donating to them, the Gallaghers, that would be great. They really need help. I'm not sure that they're going to hire another bar attorney, because most bar attorneys are bullshit weak asses. But if there's a bullshit weak-ass bar attorney out there that doesn't want to be a bullshit weak-ass bar attorney, wants to step up for the people, feel free to step into the light and represent the Gallaghers pro bono. Do it for your street cred. You get anything, even if you don't win the case or whatever needs to happen, if you get anything done or addressed in Williamson County, you'll be a freaking folk hero. All right? Do it for your country and your state and your county. Do it for the clout. Do it for yourself. Think of yourself and your future. Most of you weak-ass bullshit bar attorneys, you already know that we're all operating in an unlawful system. You know it. You're just afraid to say it because you make so much money off of the unlawful system. But any patriot attorneys out there that are willing to, support the Constitution rather than putting their British Accreditation Registry title above the law, step out. The Gallaghers need you in Williamson County. Texas needs you to help clean up our elections. But other than that, I think they're reviewing the Texas Code of Civil Procedures and learning how to present evidence in a lawful and legal manner in a legal setting. So please help the Gallaghers. They really need a lot of help. We need a lot of eyes on Williamson County. And like I said, if you can't donate for their legal expenses, At the very least, read everything that they're putting out and share it so that everybody understands what's going on. Because they don't need money for all of this. They've already spent a shitload of money. They already spent like 50 grand trying to get this taken care of. Excuse me. They really don't need the, they really don't need, like, they're not paying themselves or anything. They just need to pay for this stuff, and they don't have a whole lot more money to spend of their own. But they still have ground to cover. So if you could help them out, that'd be really, really great. I'm about to go and do my first pole watchers training course up here in Denton County. All right. Bye.